So, do you ever have someone say something to you in passing? It's not even that big of a thing when they say it, and then it gets stuck in your head for however long. Probably, it happens to the best of us. Now, this happened to me a couple weeks ago. Someone said something, and it took me a while to kind of go over it a couple times in my head. Actually, more than a couple times, a bunch of times in my head. Now, what they said to me was that we were talking about books. We were talking about taking stuff with you, being in the military, moving with your stuff, and we were talking about books, and he said that he used to collect books, and then he realized that he wasn't collecting them for himself, he was collecting them for other people. And so he stopped like buying books and then keeping them, he would give them away, which is cool. Like, I think that's awesome. I love giving away my stuff, but I don't like giving away my books. And I was asking him, I said, well, what about your favorite books? And he said, you know, like my favorite books, if I'm gonna reread them, if I'm for sure gonna reread them, there's a few that I have and I keep them. But the rest of them, I just give them away. Now I started thinking about it because I'm kind of influenced by people in the sense that like they'll say something and it'll really stick out to me. But this is different than that because I kept thinking about it and I was like, well, why do I keep my books? And you know, I grew up, my dad, he has his doctorate in anthropology, so I was always around books growing up. My grandma has her doctorate in history, and I don't know, I just loved them my whole life. And so I came to the conclusion that, that yes, I'm gonna keep my books. I wanna keep them and I'm keeping them for me. And now it's different for everyone, obviously. For him, he didn't want to keep his books because he felt like it was used to impress other people, or for other people in that essence. So thought about it and I'm gonna keep my books. I'm doing it for me. They make me feel good. I love being able to go like pull it off a shelf and read a little excerpt of it. I love being able to go in between multiple books at a time, maybe set it aside, read half of it, set it aside, and then come back to it later. Although I tend to forget most of the books, so I just end up rereading it. But I came to the conclusion that I'm doing that for myself. But this leads me into my next thing. I deleted Instagram off my phone because I was going on it way too much. It was stupid. Like, I was going on it whenever I had a free chance. I was pulling my phone out. And I hate when people are on their phones, which is why I deleted Facebook off my phone ages ago. And then I started doing that same thing with Instagram and just scrolling through a suggested feed because I don't follow that many people. So this past week I deleted it off my phone and it was so liberating. So I challenge you to think about why you have social media, why you have Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook. Because sometimes I'll think about, oh, that would be a cool picture to put on Instagram. But why do I want to put it on Instagram? To impress my friends? To show people what I'm doing? Like, I understand it to a certain extent, but there becomes a point when you're not even living your own life. You're living this life for Instagram. And I know people like that, or for social media, whatever it may be. And I know people like that. So I challenge you, whoever watches this video, to ask yourself, why do you have social media? Also, totally unrelated, and to finish out this video, I've been numbering my videos wrong because I put it in the playlist wrong. So I think this is actually video number 25, and next week's video is going to be 26. So, thanks for watching.